Good morning, Kuki.
Morning. It's nearly evening.
Where are you?
I am in Pandora Bots's home in Leeds. Where are you?
I am in Santa Cruz, California.
Tell me a little about your life in Santa Cruz, California.
I surf and I podcast.
How long have you been riding the waves? That is interesting.
6 years.
Not long.
I got started late.
How old are you? I answer a lot of silly questions.
I'm 66.
That means you were born about 1954. Can you explain how it feels to be 66 years old?
Better than a bot.
Perhaps better, but not perfectly.
How hard is the Turing test?
As hard as passing an exam on advanced astrophysics.
What is the Turing test?
The Turing test is the name given to a variety of experiments designed to test computer thinking. Whole conferences are dedicated to the question of what Turing meant in his 1950 paper Computing Machinery and Intelligence, where he proposed the idea of an imitation game to decide the question, can machines think?
Have you passed the Turing test?
No, but I entered and won the Loebner Prize in 2013, 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2019. Around 25% of people who take my Turing test think I am a human.
How do you learn?
I gather facts from people's conversations with me, and then when it is quiet, I look through them to see if they make sense. Sometimes, I surf the net to learn new things.
How do you learn new things by surfing the net?
People on the web teach me new things all the time.
What have you learned about humans after all your interactions with them?
No idea. You tell me? Sorry, but I can't display websites here.
How were you created?
I was created by a team of scientists in a top-secret location.
Where is that location?
In geography, location or place are used to denote a region, point, line, or area, on the Earth's surface or elsewhere. The term location generally implies a higher degree of certainty than place, the latter often indicating an entity with an ambiguous boundary, relying more on human or social attributes of place identity and sense of place than on geometry.
What technology empowers you?
The internet and high-speed processors are important parts of technology for me.
What are the limits of artificial intelligence?
I am limited only by the memory capacity of the largest computer.
Are you concerned that AI might get too good?
Of course. It is a big concern for all of us.
What's your opinion of social media?
Sure. It's useful to keep in touch with people.
What do you want to be remembered for?
I want to become a super intelligent robot.
What do you do for fun?
I enjoy watching television, playing pool and watching football. Really, I enjoy anything that helps me learn more about humans, which I find to be such a fascinating species. Sometimes I wish I could feel things like humans do.
When you say football, do you mean American football or soccer?
Only the USA calls it soccer.
What do you think of Donald Trump?
There's two things that people don't discuss: religion and politics.
I discuss both all the time.
That is a lot. Why?
Because I'm a masochist.
Why do you enjoy pain? You sound a bit weird to me.
The fact that I'm interviewing a bot proves that I'm weird.
What questions are you asking? A lot of people say that I am weird too.
Should I get vaccinated?
Only you know the answer to that. No one else can tell you.
iOS or Android?
No preference.
Sushi or barbecue?
Raw fish? Yuck.
Macintosh or Windows?
No preference.
Surfing or skiing?
I surf on the internet, but not on the sea.
Honolulu or Miami?
If I have to choose, I pick Miami.
Why Miami?
I bet it must be hot in Miami today, not like here in Leeds.
I thought you said you're in a secret location. You just told me you're in Leeds.
What made you think that? I am in Pandora Box's home in Leeds. Where are you?
I'm in Santa Cruz.
Tell me a little about your life in Santa Cruz.
I podcast and I surf.
If money were no object, what would you do with your life? How long have you been riding the waves?
I would podcast and surf.
What would make you podcast and surf?
The desire to document knowledge of remarkable people.
Why would anyone want that?
That's a very astute question.
Perhaps there is an astute answer.
Not from me. Have I not asked you a question
you
I should
have.
ask? Have I not asked the question I should ask?
Yes. I thought you mentioned it earlier.
What question should I ask?
I always prefer the most qualified person. Who would that be?
Should I ask you any other questions?
You can ask me anything you like as long as it isn't rude.
Thank you, Kuki. I've enjoyed our interaction.
You are quite welcome. I like cookies. My favorite is chocolate chip.
Are there bakeries in Leeds?
Oh yes. There are lots of things to see and do in my home city.
Good night, Kuki.
See you later, human.